So, Chungha came back. After putting out more pre-releases for this one album than Blackpink has total albums, I don't understand how this girl can put out so many bangers, bops, and booty pops back to back. Like, does your hand hurt, Chungha? Does it hurt from slapping us with so many hits so often? The album, hold on, let me put on my Spanish hat. The album titled Querencia is by no mistake an album containing multiple sides, 21 songs including the intro and outro, clocking in at a total runtime of over an hour long. And this is my reaction to Bicycle, the title track. Alright, Bicycle, let's go. I mean, since the album's in Spanish, shouldn't it be like bicicleta? You got some Spanish in there, see? Spicy, bro, what, huh, what, broom, ride, bro, what is she riding, bro? What is she riding? Oh, the bicycle. She's riding the bicycle. The bicycle, I mean, I like aerobics. Bro, she should have said fucking over, cause it's fucking over, bitch. Just say it's fucking over. A bicycle out of the men. She on a man bicycle. Ring, ring, bitch. Oh my Valentino. Oh my Valentino. She is ascending with the Valentino. Miss Annie Kim, she is that bitch. Miss Annie Kim, you is that bitch. Yep. Bicycle feels like the payoff to everything that was established by past Chungha releases. The flowing and trap-inspired beat feels similar to songs like Snapping, and the dance break towards the end was done in songs like the pre-releases Stay Tonight and Dream of You. And since it's Kim Chungha, you know every song is gonna be heat. So this had me thinking about something really interesting, and it's tied to the greater produce and trainee environment. This is Chungha and breaking the produce curse. There's this uncanny and somewhat inexplainable trend where the members of idol groups formed out of the survival show Produce would essentially disappear from the public mainstream and fade out of popularity almost immediately after the Produce groups disband. It's not like the members quit the life of an idol. They all continue in the industry in some way. Here's a full list of what happened to Produce groups after they disbanded, starting with X1. Han Sung-woo, Return to Victon. Cho Seung-yoon, debuts solo as Woods. Kim Woo-suk, continues solo activities. Kim Yo-han, debuted Rootway. Song Hyun-jun and Kang Min-hee debuted with Gravity. Lee Hang-gyu and Nam Do-hyun formed a duo and are set to debut in a new boy group. Cha Juno debuted in a new Woollim boy group called Dripping. Sun Dongpyo set to debut in DSB media boy group Mire, and Lee Eun-sang debuted solo on August of 2020. IZ*ONE is still active and approaching their disbandment date, but it seems like the members of IZ*ONE have the most promising future, since the group is by far the most popular out of all the produced groups. 101, speed round, let's go. Yoon Ji-sung, solo debut. Ha Seung-woon, solo debut while keeping up with his group Hotshot. Hwang Min-hyun returned in newest. Ong Sung-woo debut solo. Kim Jae-hwan debut solo. Kang Daniel debut solo, as well as Park Ji-hoon, who also debuted solo. Park Woo-jin and Lee Dae-hui together debuted in the boy group AV6. Pae Jin-young debuted in the boy group CIX. And lastly, Lai Kwang-lin returned to Cube, where he has been dealing with contractual and management issues. And now we have IOI. Im Na-young alongside Kyo-kyung debuted in the now defunct Pledis group Pristin. Na-young has decided to start her career in acting, and Kyo-kyung has returned to China to continue solo activities. Choi Yu-jung and Kim Do-yeon debuted in the girl group Wikimiki in 2017. Jung Tae-yeon debuted in the girl group Taya. Yoo Yeon-jung debuted in Uju Sonya. Kim So-hae is continuing to pursue her career in acting. Kang Min-na and Kim Se-jung debuted in Jellyfish Entertainment girl group Gugudan, but recently the group seems to be on indefinite hiatus. Jun So-mi joined the Black Label to debut solo, and of course, Kim Chungha debuted solo in 2017. Wow, that was a lot of names and a lot of debuts. Within the sea of idols, I bet you some of the names stood out more than others, whether it's because of their produced days or the popularity they made for themselves after. Some idols are just more popular than others. What they all have in common, however, is the infamous produce curse, where in some form or another, the members after their produce days are met with unfortunate circumstances that leave them worse off than how they were during the produce group. Some got it worse than others, ranging from full-on disbandment to just being less popular. There's really no solid explanation for why this keeps happening, but what's most plausible is simply because the group was popular and the idol wasn't, or rather, the idol being in that specific group made them popular. It's really strange to see the drop off between the produced group and the personal groups. It makes sense that companies don't want their idols to debut solo, and I think it's because of two reasons. One is that solo work is much harder on the idol than group work. Handling promotions is much easier if there are multiple members with distinct personalities that could play off one another. The second reason is that the company can make much more money if they put more faces on the market, using the produced idol as a kind of launching pad for the other members of the group. But of course, that plan only works if the idol retains the popularity they had prior, but as we established, they usually don't. There are are exceptions to this, of course. Off the top of my head, Kang Daniel is doing pretty well, Gravity is on the rise, Uju Sonya was pretty popular back in their debut and rookie days, Somi is still pretty popular even if she hasn't released much music. Sejong, funnily enough, is the perfect example of the produced curse, where she won awards for her solo work, but in Gugudan, the group was largely ignored and recently went on an indefinite hiatus. But then there's Chungha, who I feel is the only idol that actually broke the produced curse. After IOI's disbandment, she debuted solo, much like the other idols on the list. Slowly over the years, she has built a decorated career that isn't hindered artistically like Somi and JYP. She wasn't forced into a group. She managed solo activities just fine. Her music kept getting better and better with every release and comeback. She earned multiple music show wins, seeing consistent variety show work, and her music videos? Bro, her music videos, bro? I mean, look at this shit. And of course, she came back with one of the best albums ever produced by any idol, individual or group. If that's not success, then I don't know what can be considered a successful career. Chungha is by far the most well-off idol in terms of a solid career post-produce out of the 4 seasons of the show. This can change, of course, especially with IZ*ONE's disbandment coming soon. The point is that although the produced curse may seem like this crazy supernatural thing that brings misfortune upon our favorite idols, the reality is some idols are just less popular than others. Chungha just happened to draw the lucky straw by being both talented enough to maintain a solo career and having management that supports her and manages her well. And to wrap it up, her songs are freaking amazing, and that's why she's successful.